And meanwhile, India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh departs for his visit to Jammu and Kashmir from Delhi on Thursday. According to an official statement, Rajnath Singh will review operational readiness in the sensitive region. Also, this will be the Defence Minister's first visit to the state after a ceasefire understanding was reached between the two countries on May 10th. And for more, we have Vishal Baristo joining us from Srinagar. Well, Vishal, Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh is travelling to Jammu and Kashmir today to review the security arrangements. Tell us about the visit and what all is planned.
Well, a very good morning to you, Lipakshi. Yes, the Defence Minister of India, Rajnath Singh, is expected to visit today. He has already left Delhi, and it is going to be a very, very important visit of Rajnath Singh and the General Officer Commanding Northern Command, Lieutenant General Pratik Sharma, would receive him here, and he would also apprise him, debrief him on all the action taken by the Indian Armed Forces during Operation Sindhur and what all is going here. Remember, Kashmir is still it's still very hot here, not because of the sun, but because of the events that unfold. Because the security forces, they are fighting the enemy on the borders and also within the territory, because Lashkar-e-Taiba is active in Srinagar. Yesterday we saw 3 terrorists from Lashkar-e-Taiba being neutralized, and today also this morning an operation has started. We are getting information that one of the unidentified terrorists has been neutralized, unidentified in the sense that his credentials and his organization is yet to be affirmed, but the operation is still on. The civilians were evacuated so that there is no harm to normal life, and the encounter continues. Right now I'm here at Sher-e-Kashmir Park. From here a Tiranga Yatra would start and would go up to the Lal Chowk, where there would be assembling, and they would also be staging their protest. So while the peace continues in the valley, the enemy across the border is trying very hard to somehow disrupt the peace and tranquility of the Union Territory, that includes both Jammu and Kashmir. And the visit of the Defence Minister, which would be the first after Operation Sindhur was launched by India, would be very important, because his reaching to Jammu and Kashmir would be a big boost to the armed forces.
Right, Vishal, as you mentioned also, this is the second encounter in the valley in 48 hours. It broke out today morning also. Security forces have cordoned off the area, search operations underway. Tell us more, what all is the present situation like?
Like Lipakshi, I told you that the information is of 2 terrorists. One has been neutralized, but this is according to the sources. An official confirmation is still awaited that from the Jammu and Kashmir police. So these operations would continue. The paramilitary forces are still on a very high alert. There's red alert in Kashmir, and the operations are on. Remember, the search operation for the 3 terrorists whose sketches were released in the Pahalgam attack is still on. And meanwhile, North and South Kashmir both are under tight surveillance and under the lens of security forces. Their cordoning off and search operation continues, because it is not only about the armed terrorists but also about the overground workers who have been in touch and also supporting these terror outfits. So security forces have to be on their high alert and have to be on the vigil. Meanwhile, you hear these slogans of Bharat Mata Ki Jai. I will ask my cameraman to show you the shots. I will ask Mohit to show you these shots as these people prepare for the protest march, holding the tricolor in their hands for expressing their solidarity for the sentinels of the country, for the armed forces. There you see these flags here. They are shouting slogans of Bharat Mata Ki Jai. I would like my cameraman to show you these flags. This is Kashmir. This is Kashmir that stands in support of Indian Armed Forces, that stands in support of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that stands for peace and tranquility. Yes, there are people, there are elements who are working for their handlers across the border, who are working for terror outfits across the border, who are working for the enemy across the border. But Kashmir is not all about those. Kashmir is about them. These people, because they have tricolor, and with a lot of pride they are holding the tricolor high, and they are shouting Bharat Mata Ki Jai, long live India, long live our motherland. These are the slogans that are coming from here, and shortly they would be starting on a peace march that would also be a protest against the inhuman killings of 26 people in Pahalgam. Lepakshi.
All right, Vishal, thank you so much for all those details from Srinagar itself.